Okay, so I'm learning to appreciate my cycle more, my uterus more. And you don't necessarily need to have like a uterus or a womb to say these like affirmations and enjoying this Friday flow, because I have friends who are born with uteruses and no longer have them because of health issues. I have friends who are learning to appreciate their womb area for the first time. I have friends who have hormone cycles. So this is for those of us who are learning to or continuing to work with our own cycles and appreciate our bodies as they are. So we're going to start with affirmations. I am blessed with the flow of blood every month to release what no longer serves me. I am grateful that my body knows how to cleanse itself and release what needs to be released. I listen to my body throughout its cycles, honoring every phase. I rest when my body says rest, trusting its wisdom. I dance when my energy flows and celebrate my vitality. I allow myself time to reflect when my body needs to recoup. I love listening to my body and its intuitive messages. I release what no longer serves me, physically and emotionally. I honor the natural flow of my body and its rhythms. I am in sync with the cycles of the moon, mirroring nature's flow. I trust my body's process and embrace the ebb and flow of my hormones. I allow good things to come into my life, and I let go of what holds me back. I cherish the connection between my body and the cycles of the earth. I respect the phases of my cycle, knowing each has its purpose. I honor my body's wisdom and the messages it sends me. I celebrate the natural rhythms of my body and the balance they bring. I am grateful to have this uterus and the strength it represents. I rest deeply during my cycle, knowing my body deserves care and attention. I nourish my body with love and care during each phase of my cycle. I am reflective and gentle with myself when my energy dips. I love how my body naturally knows how to care for itself. I trust the wisdom of my body and its ability to cleanse and renew. I embrace the changes in my energy throughout the month. I listen to my body's signals and respond with compassion. I am grateful for the power my body holds, and I respect its needs. I release tension and embrace relaxation as my body flows. I cherish the opportunity to let go of what no longer serves me each month. I welcome the cleansing flow of my cycle as a time of renewal. I celebrate my connection to the Earth's cycles, knowing I am part of something larger. I allow myself rest and reflection when my body asks for it. I embrace the flow of my hormones, knowing they guide me in balance. I love listening to the messages my body gives me each day. I respect the natural cycle of my body and honor its rhythm. I am in tune with my cycle, honoring my need for rest and movement. I am grateful for the intuitive wisdom that flows through me during the cycle. I honor the sacred act of release my body experiences each month. I feel empowered by the natural flow of my body's processes. I celebrate the shifts in my energy as I move through each phase of my cycle. I nurture my body with compassion and love during menstruation. I trust that my body knows what it needs and when it needs it. I embrace the intuitive messages my body sends me during my cycle. I find strength in allowing myself to rest when I need it. I trust my body's wisdom to guide me through each cycle with grace. I honor my body's need for nourishment and care during every phase. I embrace the natural ebb and flow of my energy, allowing space for reflection. I find peace in the act of letting go during my cycle. I love and honor my body for the cycles it experiences, and I know they make me stronger. I trust my body's ability to heal, cleanse, and renew itself each month. I am so grateful for the connection I have with my body, its cycles, and its wisdom. All right. Time for good feeling flow, stream of consciousness. I know I might sound a little off. I'm a little under the weather, so we're going to get through this together. I love the feeling of being in touch with my body. I love the feeling of respecting my body and showing it that I respect it by listening to what it needs in every phase of my cycle. I love the feeling of resting when my body says rest. I love the feeling of taking action at the peak in different phases. I love the feeling of doing, but I also love the feeling of resting. I love the feeling of knowing that my body ebbs and flows and it talks to me, and I love respecting it and showing it I respect it by listening. I love the feeling of knowing that I'm in the right place at the right time, learning more about my body, even if I didn't know enough before, and I'm learning now, putting in the time to appreciate what I have, to appreciate what I am creating with my life. I love the feeling of being the co-creator of my life. I know that part of being the co-creator of my life is knowing how and when to create. And when my body says rest, and when my body says create and do new, do more, do fun, do exciting things, and when it says, hey, take a minute and reflect before you start again. I love the feeling of moving and having seasons within my own body, matching the seasons of the world. I love the feeling of having a moon cycle. I love the feeling of appreciating my body. I love the feeling of showing my body that I love it by listening to every little thing that it tells me. I love the feeling of having an ebb and flow. I love the feeling of creating. I love the feeling of being the co-creator of my life. I love the feeling of taking action according to my body, what my soul, what my spirit, what my womb is telling me to do. I love the feeling of trusting myself. I love the feeling of trusting my body parts, my gut. I love the feeling of knowing that my womb area is deeply connected to the rest of me and to my inner knowing. I love the feeling of knowing that my womb area is a part of my chakras and them being aligned. Part of being aligned, I love the feeling of knowing that part of being aligned in my chakras is being aligned with my womb area. I love the feeling of having my root and sacral chakras aligned and in harmony by respecting them, by respecting the messages that come through, by respecting all of the signs that tell me to take action and when to rest and when to do new and when to collaborate. I love the feeling of being so smart, so intelligent. My body is so intelligent in listening to it, and I am more intelligent for listening. I love the feeling of taking care of myself. I love the feeling of knowing that I have the flows. I know the seasons. I'm learning more about the seasons of my body and what it's telling me. I love the feeling of respecting my body. I love the feeling of showing appreciation for it. I love the feeling of taking care of myself. I love the feeling of doing self-care. Part of doing self-care, I know now and moving forward, no matter where I'm at in life, part of self-care is taking care of myself, listening to the seasons, listening to my womb area and what it wants me to do. I love the feeling of drawing boundaries around what I need. I love the feeling of expressing my needs and my desires. I love the feeling of listening to the new boundaries that I need to create in order to respect these seasons of my body, the seasons of my life. I love the feeling of drawing boundaries. I love the feeling of being respected. I love the feeling of being and attracting people who support and encourage me in my endeavors and learning more about myself. I love the feeling of growing. I love the feeling of evolving. I love the feeling of expanding my knowledge about myself, what my body needs, the seasons of it, and how that can help me improve in everyday life, how that can help me be the best co-creator of my life by working with myself and my body and my inner knowing. That was nice. Okay, we're going to close this out by putting hands together, thumbs at the forehead, thanking the universe, the great creator, God, and then thumbs together at our mouth. Thanking protectors, warriors, your ancestors, your guides, for being there, for leading you, for guiding you, protecting you. And then that goes down to our heart, for thanking yourself, for just treating yourself for a few minutes today that are just for you.